Hi folks, it's Derek Cook with Power Professionals with a quick video. What the heck is an ESCO? Well, an ESCO is an energy services company. And no, it's not likely what you think. Energy service companies are commercial or nonprofit businesses providing a broad range of energy solutions like demand response, power factor, and power conditioning. Really, broad energy professionals, much like your family doctor is a broad medical expert. Now, a newer breed of energy service companies in highly privatized market like the United Kingdom, the USA, and now with power professionals in Canada is providing a lot more innovation as it relates to financing methods because often these large-scale energy projects are essential and they have very high return on investment over long periods of time, but they can have cross-fiscal financing complications both for taxes and for auditing purposes. And so the new breed of ESCO is also looking after financing these projects for its customers over long periods of time to avoid these cross-fiscal problems. There's even an association in the United States, the National Association of Energy Service Companies, that highlights the work of ESCOs in the United States and how much they can save specific industries. Now, a typical retrofit project for an energy project is shown here. You can see that without the services of an ESCO, the business has to drive themselves deeply into debt to eventually get that high ROI. And delaying the project, in this case by a year, can be really expensive. So delay is not an answer either. An ESCO who provides off-the-books financing, otherwise known as hardware as a service or solutions as a service, takes that debt, eliminates the debt, and immediately provides cash flow to the business, not only cash flow, but long-term ROI that the business can't achieve in any other way. Typically, ESCOs will also engage in what's called performance-based contracting, where the revenue that they receive from the organization or additional benefits like additional work is linked to the successful completion and hitting of specific targets. So payment isn't necessarily delivered at the execution of a project. It's not what's called a waterfall-based compensation method. Often, the ESCO needs to guarantee the results or mathematically show that the results are there. So there's no real risk or almost zero risk for the partner that's taking on the project. An ESCO will typically engage in a broad variety of energy services like prime generation, cogeneration, also known as combined heat and power, demand response projects, power factor and power conditioning problems, smart energy systems, HVAC and refrigeration retrofits, updating things like constant speed motors to variable speed motors or variable frequency drives that modify the electricity that's actually provided to a motor to change its speed. And of course, the traditional lighting retrofits. Now, a lot of customers have told us in our initial meetings, oh, we have a guy that does that. We know someone who does this work. We already have a guy. Here's our question to you. If you already have someone who does this kind of work that generates immediate cash flow and superior long-term ROI that you could get yourself if you took on the project, then why is your project not finished yet? We're not all the same. We are power professionals. We can take on the work immediately using our ESCO-based hardware as a service model, generate immediate cash flow and better ROI than you yourselves can get. And if your existing solutions provider is the same as power professionals, then the work would already be done. Give us a call at Power Professionals. You can find us online at www.powerprofessionals.ca. You can send us a quick note to info@powerprofessionals.ca, or you can give us a call province-wide in Ontario at area code 905-503-3319.